Hello, everyone. Coming up, we got a pro wrestling show. The pro wrestling show we have for you. Jinder Mahal, he shot through a ring and become war champion. Royal Rumble. But too, a man that only knows last year, there was the two final men in the Royal Rumble. Robert
Uno, dos, tres.
Gunther returns tonight. Gunther, he wants to make an impression. What does Gunther have in store? We'll talk about this as well. There too, and James McGregor. Those are just the awesome three. One in the non-time match. Wednesday versus Wednesday coming up as well. Monday, one, you're fine. All weekend. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, 2 weeks. Glad you enjoy the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation. You can have the Pro Wrestling here on Connect. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to this kid. Tell friends, call friends to get the side going so you don't miss a thing to the Pro Wrestling Show. As I told you on the Raw Race Show, we're going to get things started with Jinder Mahal. Seth Rollins a little bit later on the show. But to get things started with this adorable moment right here. Seth Rollins walking with his daughter. First thing, really adorable for Seth Rollins to walk. I think Seth Rollins proving this point. And Seth Rollins making it seem that way. And I think Seth Rollins doing that in case and stuff like that. So Seth freaking Rollins, father-daughter time, walking with his daughter to the ring, and we'll see Seth Rollins a little bit later on what's going on. There was a really adorable moment. Speaking of that, like I said, Cody Rhodes kicked off Raw. Cody Rhodes kicked off Monday Night Raw, and Cody Rhodes, a former Royal Rumble winner, being confronted by Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre told Cody that he believes that him and Cody, they don't see eye and eye, and what was going down and stuff, how it was tonight. Cody Rhodes came out with a new set on Raw, a new seamless set with Raw done. I guess this is going to be the new set going forward for Raw. I don't know for SmackDown yet, but we'll see. Cody Rhodes come out there, and that Drew McIntyre told Cody that he thinks Cody was a roadblock, and he said Cody will finish his story, but not until he finishes his. He wants to finish his with fans. Remember, Drew had the same serious situation 4 years ago. Drew won the Royal Rumble, and he shocked the world by defeating Brock Lesnar, but he wanted to do it in front of a crowd, but that time he didn't do it in front of a crowd. So now Drew wants to make even with Cody, saying Cody was the last opponent he had before he went back to WWE, which that's a fact. So it kind of makes sense. Drew McIntyre becoming a good storyteller in terms of what he's saying and what he's trying to do, and how he's trying to put things together. What Drew is saying. So Drew's making a lot of sense tonight. Like I said, he's believable. He makes sense, and he just goes around saying what he needs to say. So Drew McIntyre, keeping that momentum going. So hey, with Drew. Also too, we know these two men will be in the Royal Rumble match. That's a given. And these two men could be two-time winners. Cody wants to do it back to back. The last time a person done that back to back was Stone Cold in the late '90s, but Cody wants to do it this year. win it last year and wants to win it again. Drew could win it again with a 4 year stretch. So we'll see how this gonna pan out for them headed forward and stuff. Where we go on tag team action. DIY was in action. DIY was in action tonight. Ciampa and John Gargano was in action against I think the Judgment Day. They went against the Judgment Day. Hey, Madonna and Mysterio. Madonna and Mysterio getting the Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling getting the win over Madonna. And Madonna getting the win. And them. They could be earning themselves a tag team title match sooner rather than later. Future tag team title match. Look for Ciampa and what's his name? Gargano could get a championship match down the road. And how there's going to be going forward for them. See how this going to be for them. Also, too, we told you that the Intercontinental Champion Gunther, Gunther was Intercontinental Champion Gunther returned to Raw tonight. Gunther, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, had taken that break as he defeated The Miz. And Gunther now wants to come back and saying that he declares himself into the Royal Rumble match. Gunther wants a shot at becoming the champion. I think Gunther would do that, and Will does that, and we'll see how it's going to go, how it's going to move forward. Gunther wants a shot becoming the champion. I forgot what's his name at. Where have he been? I don't know, but we kind of know from there from the difference and stuff how that's going to go with him, with Gunther. Gunther laying down the law on Gunther, laying down the authority of him being the longest reigning Intercontinental champion of all time for Gunther stuff. But we'll see how this gonna go or how this gonna be with Gunther winning. Want to become one. He was the runner up last year. He wants to do so again this year by winning the Intercontinental Championship. And the only way to do so is to win the match. I think Gunther has his opportunities and his stuff going for him. So we'll see with Gunther holding up the Intercontinental crown that he wants to maintain and keep his stuff going. So we'll see how this gonna be, how it's gonna go for them. But Gunter declared himself into the Royal Rumble match. So Gunter doing the best he can to maintain his presence, I say, into the Royal Rumble match. Well, Xavier Woods, Xavier Woods came out there and Xavier Woods made sure that he wants a piece of Kaiser. Xavier Woods getting a piece of Kaiser. I think what Kaiser doing and stuff what Xavier Woods wants to do, and I think what Xavier wanted to, Xavier wants to get even with Kaiser. He does do that with that Kaiser and stuff. Kaiser looking towards for the future. He wants to go against Xavier Woods and he wants to take a crap back at him. Kaiser did the same thing to Kofi. And Xavier told Kaiser that he wants to get his hands on him. Kaiser did the same thing with his viciousness, attack what's his name? Xavier Woods like he did Kofi. Putting Kofi out the shift like the rest of them. So Xavier Woods try to get measure revenge. Xavier Woods said he ain't playing. Xavier Woods picked up the steel step and tried to go at the Kaiser and try to throw it at Kaiser. Kaiser ran away like the cow he once was. I think Kaiser did not want no part of Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods out his mean streak now that he is sick and tired of being picked being like looked at and wants to be taken serious. And I think Xavier Woods might have found that tonight on what's going on with him. This is far from over between Xavier Woods and Kaiser. I think Kaiser just awakened the beast in Xavier Woods tonight. Also, too, the Judgment Day was in the back. Um, consulting each other about what was going on. Um, if they Dominic, Dick, Finn, and all them priests came out of nowhere and told them that our truth is the one that been holding the judgment day now. Even said our truth is making the judgment day money. You know, everybody want to cut. Even Finn Balor looking like whoa, and Finn's kind of looking like he got to be kidding me. And then you look at it, Finn Balor's kind of thinking to himself like, man, Dominic looking all serious like maybe we might put him in the judgment day if he's giving us money, if he's banking and stuff. So I think that's what it is, and that's where it's gonna go and stuff. But hey, who knows? But for them, for instance and stuff, on how that's gonna be. But you can tell um they got their meal ticket with our truth. A little bit later on, we'll see what our truth right here. This is what our truth did. Wanted to be a part of the gym. The gym they made them apart for a minute, but they was in against each other. Um, he didn't realize that our truth tried to give Finn more money, but Finn was kind of looking like at puzzle and peas. But Damien as well looking at puzzle and peas as well. So there's a lot going on tonight. But you can tell the Judgment Day, with the situation and stuff. Even J.D. Madonna wanted to get his hands on our truth. Our truth was like, "What man? Are you kidding me? We're gonna let him in the Judgment Day?" And then they did the graphic right here that he was part of the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day is getting stronger with, well, you could say our truth as a comedy joke, but it shouldn't be no comedy. It should be taken seriously. But our truth paid for his troubles after Damien decided to choke slam our truth and take our truth out of his misery. The Judgment Day retained, well, it was a non-title match, but you can tell Judgment Day is not fooling around with you know who, our truth and Miz, especially our truth, who wants to make it a joke all the time. And I think our truth finally is gonna realize that the joke is gonna be on him, not on Judgment Day. Well, speaking of that, Bronson Reed made a promo tonight saying that he wants to get himself ready and get himself going on what's going on with him. Bronson saying that he wants to he looks forward to see who's gonna challenge and stuff. I think Bronson Reed kinda is up there. Like he wants to get something going. So Bronson Reed wants to what Bronson wants to do. Let's see what Bronson's gonna do. Bronson wants to look forward to next character for his championship. That's what Bronson is to do. That's what Bronson's gonna do. He wants to set the tone. Set the tone. Bronson. So we'll see what Bronson Reed's gonna do and stuff going forward. Also, too, Akira Tozawa was in action as well. Akira Tozawa was in action. Akira pinned Ivar, pinned him with a quick one. Akira got in the ring real quick. And who can blame him? Akira Tozawa wanted to made known Akira Tozawa um did that. Got the win with his girlfriend and stuff. But he won his match. But what's her name? Maxine Dupree and him had to get out the ring, but they both got attacked. Him and Maxine Dupree both got attacked tonight. Both laid out. Both took it out. I think to me, what the problem was tonight, but you can tell Valhalla attacked both of them. Valhalla is a DT that wants to get her hands on anyone. She's kind of one of those wicked witches that does that. But Valhalla does that. Valhalla standing over Ivar. These two these two monsters really paid dividends tonight. That dividends gonna come tonight at the expense of you know who, um, the killers are, Maxine Dupree. Both of them took out. Well, they both was banged up. Chad Gable was concerned for both of them. But Chad Gable told them both like, "Hey, it'll be okay." Chad Gable had to get some reinforcements. The reinforcements was this. There was none other than Ivy Nile. Ivy Nile wants to take on Valhalla. She'll get her chance. She'll get a chance sooner rather than later. Well, we told you this. Could we be seeing this as the WrestleMania main event? The women for the Raw brand. Could be Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley. Becky Lynch sent a cold, stern message that she wants to take on Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. But in order to do so, she has to win the Women's Royal Rumble. Rhea Ripley was not impressed with Rhea Ripley saying that she's going to get the job done, racket or not. So we could see that being the possibility tonight and stuff for her. Like I said, ain't no telling on how this is going to go, and how this is going to be between these two women. But you can tell these two women could be meeting up at WrestleMania, a dream match that many people who did not see coming could be seeing coming sooner rather than later. Also, too, we know this: CM Punk and Cody Rhodes will have that face to face next week after CM Punk sent this Instagram message saying that I think it's time I ask you, I think it's time you ask me what you want to talk about. And we'll see next week on Raw in New Orleans between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. They're gonna have a face to face. Why is everybody come these they having confrontations for the Royal Rumble? But we'll see. That'll be the last Raw before the Royal Rumble between these two. I think these two are the heavy favorites to win the Royal Rumble match. But we'll see. Can Cody finish his story? Or can CM Punk finish his story by headline WrestleMania? We'll see going forward. We know next week on Raw, Drew McIntyre will take on Damian Priest. This has been building for months. It's going to be building. The tension is so high that you know what. So we'll see this match between these two big guys beating the holy hell out of each other next week on Raw. Also, too, Chad Gable will take on Ivar next week. Chad Gable looking to get measure revenge after what Ivar did to his teammates, Ivy Nile, I mean Maxine Dupree and Taylor Cesaro and stuff. We'll see that as well coming up next week on Raw, as well as that. Also, too, Ivy Nile looks to get measure revenge on Valhalla, as what Valhalla did. So we'll see that match as well. Um, like we said, Jinder Mahal getting himself ready, prepared for his match, his championship match. Jinder Mahal do the impossible and win the WWE Championship, the WWE World Title again. We'll tell you a little bit later on. So too, Shinsuke Nakamura was in his third message that he has plans to take out and win the Royal Rumble. In order to do so, he has to do like he did in 2018 by doing what he needed to do to win. And to the limit. So, so we'll see how they're gonna figure out and stuff for him. Also, too, look for this: these two women, Thorne Stark and Shayna Baszler, looking to be a force to be reckoned with in the tag team division. They're looking to be a threat to Cannon Carter, to Takeda Chance. the women's tag team titles. The only way to do so is they got to go through the motions and stuff. But we'll see how the motions are gonna go, you know, and how it's gonna be for them in that match. You look for a future women's tag team championship match down the road between them sooner rather than later. Also, too, Jinder Mahal was ready for his championship match. Jinder Mahal brought back in this year, back with him, Veer and what's his name? They were looking to help out Jinder, but Jinder took on Seth Rollins in a physical dominant match. Seth Rollins retained the world title after Jinder got screwed by Damian Priest. I think Damian Priest is screwing everybody left and right, from Jinder to Drew and everybody else. So I guess everybody's gonna be looking at Damian Priest like you screwed me from the championship. So we'll see how that's gonna be going forward with that. But like I said, who knows what's gonna happen with that? So we have to wait and see on that how that's gonna be going forward and stuff. All right, that's gonna do it for the pro wrestling show. Raw Ring Report. I've been your host, Kendrick Dixon. So long. We'll see you tomorrow for the NXT Ring Report. See you then. See you later.